Let's see. We could do Acrobat or Quickly, or we could do Child of the Stargazer. I think we'll do Child of the Stargazer. Okay. Let's set this up. I want this kind of scenario again. Like that. Cool. Oh, I don't really follow horse racing, so I'm going to say nay to that one. All right. What do we get? We're going to get an epic. We're at our pity timer. And it's Inspire. Man, why couldn't it have been Epic Speed? We got a medium bounty contract, so that's a good consolation prize. Man, the Epic on the speed would have just been Chef's Kiss. A small speed potion. Thanks. Screw you too, game. Screw you too, game. But that puts us within one of our bounty contract total that we need for Strahd. At least we have that going for us, which is good. We still don't have 40 champions unlocked, but we have 38. So, next week we'll have 39, and the week after that we'll have 40. We'll be ready to go. I'll just have to save up 20 silver chests as well. That's easier to do than getting the bounty contracts. Easier to do than getting the bounty contracts. Figures compiler. I don't know. I feel like there's better excuses to get dressed up and drink. So the thing we need to watch here is on the way to 350. We just have to when the click damage falls up, we need to pop a fire breath potion because that's really the only problem. This would have been fine if all the enemies had been melee. Diana would knock them to the bottom, and then they'd stream into Briv, and you'd be fine. But when the ranged enemies come out, that they tend to shoot this guy right in the head repeatedly. That's not good. That's not good. It's with most things in life, getting shot in the head repeatedly, not good. Make of it what you will, so we can just say that this is your writing style forever. It's never changed, right? It's never improved. It's stayed the same, right? Do extra get the benefit of temp HP shields like Calliope? They shouldn't. I mean, we can look. There's a quick way to find out. Does he have a shield? Nope. Nope. They shouldn't. A champion shouldn't interact with NPCs in any way other than like Desmond say, the champions that go, hey, if there's NPCs in the party, we buff you more. But they shouldn't get heals, they shouldn't get shields, they shouldn't get health share. It'd be neat if they did. But that's not currently how they're supposed to work. Yeah, usually the abilities are phrased in a way to say they do things to other champions. And these NPCs aren't, they aren't considered other champions. How's Bruner doing? Slogging along. Slogging along. Yeah, that's why Dragon Bite falls over so easily and Sora's Resolve. That's why I'm always like, it doesn't matter. You can't factor in his buff. His buff is there just to rush you through the trash levels. But when you get to the boss, he falls over. He's a wet paper bag. He's a wet paper bag. In fact, I wonder if he's like a macrame dragon. Is that why he falls over so fast? He's not real. He's a construct. I know I'm like panicking. Did I buy my stuff this week? Yes. Okay. Got a good amount of coins, currencies, I should say. Yeah. It's not a good representation of Dragonbait's actual abilities in your formation. Maybe he smells like vegetables because he's secretly a roasted carrot. Well, his smell changes. That's his communication, is he communicates via emitting a scent. Let's just be glad they're, for the most part, enjoyable scents. Some other people communicate by emitting scents and they don't smell good. Like skunks. think we're going to have to burn at least 2 of these mediums. You made a Superman. Oh no. Now we need a Superman skin for Dragon Bait. And it's the tights and the cape. And it's an S made out of vegetables. They wouldn't understand that either. I don't think people would get it. It'd be funny. I know it's Diana and you know, make the jokes about Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's this was pointed out to me the other day. Wonder Woman in this game is actually Thalora. Thalora is Wonder Woman. If you go read Thalora's bio, Thalora is Wonder Woman. Hendrick can be Lex Luthor. No, that's Krond, right? Isn't it Krond? Kron's super smart, hit the gym, turned evil, all because people didn't like him as well as they liked other people. I mean, that sounds like Lex Luthor to me. Didn't see Thalora in the Invisible Jet. Well, there wouldn't be a jet in the Forgotten Realms, but like an invisible airship, I could see her in an invisible airship, walking around the deck. Wow, Jam Man J. Wow. I don't know. I don't know if the Laura shops at Sin Target, but I guarantee you she knows that famous rapper 50 Centaur. Why'd you make me do that? Why'd you make me do that? I feel like I gotta take another shower now. There's that vaudevillian hook when you need it. Is it trying for the pun of the Centauri? Oh. Hey, Zila. Just gonna go ahead and pop it on him. 350. The only one about 150. It should work. Should work. Well, you know what? Let's drop that as well. That'll definitely work. Use it or lose it. That's not true. Use it or waste. Well, that's not true either. Got a silver chest. Gems? Gems. Nothing. Oh. Frustrating. Frustrating. Wow, working right. You guys keep putting these puns in chat. I'm gonna have to avert my graze. Well, that was a reach. That was a reach, but yeah. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. We're gonna have to kick a fire breath potion on. See if that makes a difference. Not level up click damage, just focus on the champions. This is our last. I know the epic kind of screwed us up, didn't it? Oh no, we got one more. Okay. Bells, we got one more. Okay, yeah, so we should still fill in both of these. Unless we get an epic on one of these, we should fill in one of these greens with this chest. Hopefully it's the speed item, because that'll make everything else quicker. Let's watch the speed item be the last one we get. Jump over the boss. Does Diana still get a chest? Possible electrum. Everything that comes out of a boss bag still happens. That's just part of the Briv effect. And since any scavenged thing comes out, it shows up in the bag, you still grab all scavenged things. Yeah, same with Thalor rushing past them all. What makes them good speed champions? If you didn't get stuff, if you didn't get the stuff from the boss bags, you'd never want Briv to skip a boss, ever. Which honestly is how Briv should have been in the first place. Briv should have just skipped to a boss, and that ended the jump, and then you complete it, and then you could skip just straight to the next boss. And that should have just been how Briv worked. Boss to boss to boss. And that should have been it. Just one boss. You can't skip to a second boss. Just one boss at a time. That would have been a more balanced Briv. You still would have gem farmed with him. You just couldn't do outrageous shenaniganry with your gem farms. She doesn't have the same effect on all legendaries. I haven't filled in her legendary effects. There's no effects listed. It just is. Yeah, there's no effects listed. Maybe I need to clarify that in my guide templates, but there's literally no effects listed on Diana. It's the first part of the sentence for each item is shown there, but there's no effect listed. Actually, I can do that while we're. I can update that while we're doing this. I gotta do that for a couple champions, honestly. Because I leave that blank. Because I have no gear on her when I'm making the guide. It says increases the damage of all, and doesn't say anything else. There's no numbers, so there's no effect there. Let me forge her up. Hold on. Wait, do I have any? Oh, I don't even have her in full, for full epic yet. Whoops. That's right. I was doing the demo this morning and I stopped. And I stopped. Okay. Silvers. More of those. 10 pack with a guaranteed shiny. Almost got everything. Where did I get that shiny? Ah, ultimate attack damage. Whee! Don't care. I'm already, just from opening chests, I'm already at 340 item levels on the speed effect. Okay. She got a lot of items. Wow. Her average item levels are so much higher because of I don't know. That thing's capped. She's got a lot of item levels? That's wild. She just got really lucky, I guess. Alright, let me go forge her stuff up. Oh, that's the other thing I was gonna look for. Did I have forge potions? Did I have legendary potions? No, that's a golden. Okay. Didn't want to accidentally throw legendaries on her if I had potions for that. Okay. For legendaries. Pull up subreddit. Okay, our guide is updated. It has the proper values. Or has the actual values, just to say. It didn't have anything before. So now if you refresh that guide, you'll see what I mean when I say it didn't actually have any bonuses. Okay, who was last month's champion? Gale? Gale has his legendary effects, okay. Somebody didn't get theirs. I think it was Dark Urge. Yeah, I don't think I updated the Dark Urges. We do it over here. 309. Cool. 350. Speed. Let's go faster. Yeah, this is a good reminder. I do forget. Usually I leave that and then I try to remind myself that I got to go back and do that later, and then I always forget. The other thing I forget to do is put in there like time gate priority. Do one for him. Here's his update. Hey, Onyx. I mean, I put legendaries on her. That's not going to affect my gem farm because I haven't tuned my gem farm for her yet. So, if you already have, then yeah, that might be. That might make you have to tune it again. Lurking Rider, I think that's usually called click damage. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's click damage. Panic Gale, Dark Urge. I need to check. Do need to check Gale. Dawn here and Presto. Just gonna go back and do a little double checking here, and Carlin. Yeah. See if I've updated things properly. After I hit these ultimates. Visible. One and done. One and done. All right. Gale has. I did not put a time gate priority on Gale. Okay. One of these days I may rethink this whole time gate priority thing and just not do it. Dinah here. Yeah, didn't do hers either. Did I do her legendary effects? No, of course not. Come on, Garwar. What? What? $47, we're almost there. Like, why did everything slow down? The potions were off. What, can we get through this? Are we going to have ranged enemies to deal with? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. No, there we go. Ranged enemies. Okay, so 5 minutes of fire breath should take care of that. Gotta make sure your butt is higher than their the area base monster health if you're fine. Boom. Complete. Out. And we can do the easy version.